Alrighty guys, it's me again, and today we're going to be taking a look at something so rare and unusual that many of you may have not seen before, or may have, I'm not sure. Look no further than not just any Game Boy Pocket, but a dark turquoise blue edition. And so you can have a better view of it, I'll take it to the lamp. So yeah, this is the actual coloring. And yeah, I mean, it looks like a normal Game Boy Pocket, but I assume about like, yeah, and I bought this like a while ago, like last summer, at a used retro video game store. I actually recorded myself there and I put it on YouTube. I might put a link in the description. And if you do see a link in the description, and click it, as that's going to be the video to feature it, as well as the recap video with it. So anyways, I put this on a forum site called Retro Collect, and many people told this was not a real case, that this was an aftermarket, because I also looked on Google to see if this model existed, and I got nothing. Literally got nothing. But how do we find out if it's real? Can it do what a normal Game Boy Pocket does? I mean, here's what a normal one looks like. Here's a normal gold one I've had for like a few years now. And here's the other one that I picked up. But now first we'll test Tetris on this thing. This thing is just dead. Wait. So yeah, Tetris works on this thing. This thing is just dead right now. Now let's put it in this turquoise thing to see if it really works. Because it's possible that this could be a clone, but not exactly. So yeah, this thing's just dead. Yeah, both my Game Boy Pockets need batteries. As they're dead. But anyways, Tetris works on both of them. As you can see, it even makes her a good fit on this turquoise thing. So now let's take a look at how this thing is similar and different, because that's going to be the only way to determine whether this thing is real or fake. Well, basically, they both have the same power indicator, the same size, the same button configuration, and another thing that's similar is that here, in an actual Nintendo model, you have the Nintendo logo engraved onto the casing. But it appears that the turquoise version also seems to have the Nintendo logo engraved on the casing. So yeah, nothing unusual here. I mean, it's highly possible that this could have been an unannounced or cancelled model that Nintendo never got to release or something. Another thing we should look at is the battery cover. So, like, first of all, here's the battery cover on an actual Game Boy Pocket model. It has the Nintendo phone number on it, which, by the way, still works nowadays, which I find weird after using this number for many years. But anyways, this number still works. You should try it out for yourselves. But anyways, this one has the number, but however, on this battery cover, you have no phone number. I'm guessing that because this one was used, it may have been torn out or something. I'm not sure. There is tape on the battery cover because I'm assuming that it's broken or something. They even have the same stickers on the back that says Nintendo 1989-1996. They even have the same model number given to it, which is MGB-001. But finally, there actually is one thing different about this. And I think we all know what it is. The gold one, actually licensed by and made by Nintendo, says made in Japan, because Nintendo is a Japanese company and they make everything Japanese. But here, if we move closer, the turquoise one says made in China. What does this mean exactly? It means that it's a fake. It was made. I wouldn't exactly say that it's a fake, so let's just flip them over again. I mean, this one is just 100% real and legit. This one, however, is not completely real. I mean, besides it being made in China, I mean, most likely it wasn't really even made by Nintendo. Most likely it was made by some third-party corporation in China somewhere. I mean, it's common that they do things like that. Like, they basically took a random Game Boy Pocket motherboards, created their own case and stuck it inside a case and put the same buttons on it, making their own model. So yeah, this is basically just a Game Boy Pocket clone, or in other words, I'll just call this a third-party clone. And yeah, so that should basically conclude the video, and I'll see you on the next one. And coming soon, I plan to do a video on my Game Boy Advance Pokemon Center Edition. So see you on the next vid.